Alright everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be attempting some more arena battles using a third team, which I'm going to call Team C. Oh yeah, let's definitely not do our first one with that. So we'll go ahead and do this one just so we could showcase the team that is going to be run today. So last time I was attempting to use Scarlita, and the end verdict was that she's just a little bit too weak at M+, really needs S+ for PvP. That was my end result there. So this time I'm going to be doing a little bit more of a standard team, which is going to be something like this. You could use either Hewynn or you could use Jamie for a little bit of haste. This is pretty much the core of what I've been using before. I think last time I was using Carolina, and instead of Arden I was using Rainier. So this time I'm going to be using Arden as one of my main CC characters, and I'm not going to be having very many pick characters instead. And then it is helpful that it is a very similar team, so if I wanted to I could put Arden here on the right, so that way he'll be able to do his vines and block people off more on the right side. It is interesting to note that if you are on the right side, for a lot of content, PvP included, that the AI tends to prioritize you last, so they tend to start from the top, they'll move down and over, down and over, down and over is kind of how their targeting system works. So that is something to keep note of in PvP as well. It is somewhat similar. Then you have, of course, all of the different CC and stuff. I'm curious to see how it'll go with Hewynn. Sometimes you could run, instead of Eironn, you could run 2 healers, or you could run like a healer and a tank. So some people will throw in a Granny instead of like a Thoran, or they'll throw in a Damien instead of like an Eironn, and then that way you can just go full on 5 wilders. So it does depend on what the enemy is facing. I've seen people slot in an Igor as well in order to bait Valas instead of using the Rainier swap trick in order to deal with Vala, but as time has gone on, I've seen Vala less and less, especially in the higher ranks, and so this is one of the more stable meta teams. This was the meta team from week 2 through 4 for my server, and it is kind of starting to fall off for more Scarlitas now, so we'll see how it goes. Yep, so it's going pretty well so far. I think I'll be able to get my attacks off first. Yep. Alright, and that was it. Just a little bit of faster haste and was able to go, and voila. So it was something to note that most of their characters, their EX levels weren't quite as high as mine, and so that's something I check as well. Grey Mage, this was a former guild member who basically went inactive, so I'm surprised to see him still up here. So maybe he's decided to get back into the game, but I'm looking right now, I have a 3 stars. So Eironn is the highest one, and then a Thoran. So he hyper invested into his tank, which is, I'd rather invest more into damage characters first. So it'd be damage, tank, support, and healers next. So, and then it just depends on the character as well, just because you're going to get way more bang for your buck with your support characters. So this is interesting. They're running 2 tanks, a healer, then an Eironn here on the side. So I'm going to keep Arden here. He'll be able to likely ensnare the Eironn, and then he is running a Star Shard, but the confining spell should be able to hit these back 2 characters. So we should be fine here, but we'll go ahead and do this. Alright, that's all of them pretty much dead. So it looks like Arden was carrying me there. I forgot to show my stats for the last one. I was just so excited talking about everything. Oh, that Thoran did some work there. Wrecked us good. So I did put Carolina over to the side instead of Arden. One of the reasons is between the two, Carolina for me has been just a tad more tanky than Arden has been. So yeah, there's about even there. They're both very high damage dealers, especially if you have multiple procs of CC going. So Costella, that name sounds familiar. I don't know if they are a guild member. I don't think they are. I think they were an applicant though. So let's see, Arena 3. This is also Arena 3, so I'll take a look at it. I'm most likely not going to do it unless, okay, they are bunched up like this. So that's fine. We're just going to take you out, move you forward. We're gonna go like this and say Hewynn here, and then Carolina is gonna be here the side. How do I get this? So, That's annoying. Alright, I think we're gonna go like... this for now. Nope, we're gonna have to go like this. Because all of the characters are here on the right side, I don't believe they'll be coming more towards the side here. If anything, I could even... Nope. Alright, I think this is going to be the play here. Confining Spell is going to hit their Rowan and the Cessia, most likely. If we are lucky and it hits Vala, then we'll see. So Vala's scaling, she's almost there. Alright. Hewynn did survive, which is good. Cessia did get her ult off, but it only targeted the closest people and didn't hit this wall people, so that was good. Thoran was far enough away this time so that they didn't hit my side characters here, which is good because usually that is an issue. I think when the previous comp I was running with Scarlita, I was getting mauled by Thoran. So let's see here. Yeah, it was about even for their damage. Carolina did a lot there, and so that's good to see. Alright, let's see. That was a Cessia Vala comp. Let's see if there's any other ones. Orogim. This is just literally triple support and then a Scarlita. So that's a very interesting comp. I haven't seen that yet. This is another one. I'm not confident I could beat this. They are running that as well. So we're just going to... I think we're just going to run similarly like that. Scarlita is targeting these characters here. So I'm going to bump them up like this. Actually, I'm going to go like this. And then that should be good. Eironn should pull everybody into the middle here, and that should proc all of them. So we'll see how this goes. They have a lot of healing, especially with Granny as well for the vitality boost. It's unfortunate. Alright, so let's see how this does. Alrighty, still doing well, I hope. It's sad that my Carolina got popped there, but Scarlita's about to get a ult off. Oh yeah, not nearly enough damage. I'm surprised she didn't execute. Okay, I was about to say, very surprised she didn't execute there. Yep, didn't have enough burst. Alright, well that was interesting. I didn't expect to win, but that is a comp I'll have to try in the future. It was a lot of damage from my characters. Scarlita just got off her procs. I think the, being Supreme Plus really helped in keeping that hero alive. It tanked a lot of damage. A lot of damage with Granny. Yeah, decent amount of healing as well, so that was good to see. Let's see who is our next target. Alright, so this is an Eironn. I don't think we fought already, but we'll go ahead and try another one of these here. So Eironn is on the side here, so he is likely going to pull these characters together. So if I go like this, he's still targeting, and it's not quite as likely that it'll hit. We'll pull them back as well so that the confining spell shouldn't hit most of our characters here. Arden is alive, and he was able to get his procs going. Carolina's about to get her ult off, but died just in time. Alrighty, that was good. I think we might even be able to start replacing Hewynn for Damien, but I don't know, she's doing pretty good for us right now. I think because Damien is more of a... he's faster than Rowan, but Rowan handles burst better, and then Hewynn handles for longer fights better. Bayfree, that's another one of my guildmates. Arena 4, this is a Temesia. We haven't fought a Temesia yet. Let's go ahead and try this one. Alrighty, no, we're going to change it like this, and we wanted... who are we just using? Oh, there it is, Carolina. Alrighty, so... we need to figure out some way to go like this. Alright, I think we're gonna try this, because that way Cessia is the only one going for Eironn right now. They will be hitting my backline, but hopefully Hewynn should be able to keep him alive long enough. If I was to move Arden closer, that would prevent the confining spell from hitting, but at the same time, it's just not keeping him alive long enough. Eironn should be able to pull everybody to the side, which should change the targeting priorities to Thoran. So we'll see how this goes here. Alright, there's Timisia charging the backline. She died really quickly. Alright, yep, that went about what I expected it. They just didn't have enough sustain or anti-CC here. Yeah, Thoran actually did their most damage there. Alrighty, we'll challenge the next one. Let's see who else will fight today. Canadian Bacon, I think I already fought you today. Let's see here. Let me check here. Yeah, I fought a Canadian Bacon, so we'll skip you. Although I know I could beat you, so it would be worth fighting it. Turtle Gets. Yeah, I don't want to attack that. That team is way too strong for me. Grey Mage. Alright, we're just going to do Canadian Bacon again. Just because I think I fought Grey Mage as well there. This is the same comp, so I expect it to go about the same. I don't think it posed any issue that first time. So we'll see here. I did get the stun off on Hewynn, which was interesting instead, or the restrain instead. Alright, melted them this time. Yeah, Eironn does very well with his anti-magic debuff. Alrighty, let's see. Alarical? I don't know how to do that. This is another one with Dio. I think we fought him last time. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try him again. I haven't fought him yet today. So let's see. How do I want to do this? He is a marksman, but so it's gonna be weird. Igor should jump and hit my Thoran, which means if I move everybody over to this side, it'll be fine, and I'll be able to take out their healer, which should just crumple through their backline. They are running a blazing spell, which is interesting. I haven't seen that used in PvP for quite some time, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, Igor jumped over to the side here. Alright, that's 2 down, 3 down, 3.5. Alright, going well. That was 4, and then we just need to finish off Igor. Yeah, I think Igor's fine if you're in a defense comp, just because it's easier to block a follow with an Igor. Let's see here how they did. Yeah, Igor, he actually did quite a bit of damage in the short amount of time. He was only alive for, I don't know, 15 or 16 seconds or something like that. He was heavily invested. Plutes, these are both members of my team. Want to do another Scarlita? She isn't Supreme Plus, so maybe we'll try attacking this person, but it is Arena 3, so they don't have an Eironn though, so I'm gonna move everybody up, and I should be able to melt through their backline here quickly. They are using a lightning spell, which prevents them from getting CC'd, so that will be very clutch for him. Maybe I'll go like this, so these guys will for sure be alright here. We'll go something like this, just so I could try to get one more attack off of Carolina before the confining spell. Oh, I forgot they're using this one instead, a lightning. Oh jeez. Thoran was in range apparently. I should have kept them forward more. That's unfortunate. Yep, got demolished here. Yeah, that's so sad. Arden, I couldn't CC him, so I couldn't slow him down, and then with Damien haste. Yep, alrighty. That was alright. Okay, let's go to the last one. These are all 3 my guild members. This person, I was just chatting with him today. He's a guild member, or a guild leader from another clan. Alrighty, let's see. Eironn, Cecilia. I think it's gonna be fine putting him here on the side like this. Damien. Yeah, I think this will be fine here. We'll go ahead and run this. I got my Arden hit, which is unfortunate, but it does seem like Arden's passive still procs, regardless of if he's under CC or not. So I'll have to try and replay this and see if it does pop up like that, because that is interesting that it does it like that. Alright, Carolina was the main carry there. That was about what I expected there with Damien. And I think that was my last attempt. Alright, that was Team C, one of the main meta. It did fairly alright for me today. I did attack some people I knew for sure that I wouldn't be able to defeat. So if I go ahead and look, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 victories and then 2 losses today. So that's much better than yesterday. These two were both people that, you know, are outside of my punching range, I think, for that team. And so yeah, I'll go ahead and end the video there. Hopefully that was provide some further insight. I'll continue and I'll do another team likely tomorrow. So catch you all in the next video.